My father was a painter, so I grew up around paintings, and he's really, got me started from there. I think it was probably in junior high when I sold my very first piece. One of the teachers bought an oil painting that I had done in art class, so that kind of sparked it from there. Well, the theme of the show was streaming, and I knew the gallery owners liked my watercolors, so I wanted to do a watercolor. And it kind of fit the subject matter of the show, watercolor. And so anyway, it was just inspired by the river over here and these people that are inner tubing it. It's just kind of looks like a fun experience. And I was doing a lot of figure drawing, and it's just of figures just kind of out of floating in outer space, or just in blank spaces, or just floating. And so that's how I came to this. Actually, I posed for this one and this one, did drawings from a mirror, and they evolved into these figures. The other ones, there was another large one which I cropped down for the smaller pieces, and I used a model for that one. Well, I think successful painting is a painting that you've enjoyed painting, and the time that you spent painting it, and what you got from painting it. If you got anything, then it's a success. The experience of showing in this gallery has been wonderful, and Anne and Roy have done a beautiful job with this gallery and putting this collection together, and being a part of it's an honor.
Yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing I got from doing this series. I'm a constant promoter of Helper, and so I wanted to paint something of Helper for the show, just to promote it. Well, I tried to create a mood with the color. Just kind of sets a tone. I wanted it to, represent water, so I really kind of enjoyed the water scene, and it's actually, the horizon line is probably clear up here. It's just kind of at a 45, which, I think I kind of wanted to get the feeling of maybe just, movement and falling. And this one's collage. It's 2 pieces here. It's something I dabble in occasionally. It just kind of evolved, like the purples in this core shadow. I like those, those tones, and they were complementary to the blues that I was using. I kind of wanted to set more of a tone with them. I like the tonality of, say, this piece over here, where it's all just even toned and it sets a bigger mood. I like that. This one, the big one, is a little bright in the middle, but I don't know. There's areas that I like in it where this is really, I think, represents water well and watercolor well in some of these areas. But, it's always a challenge not to overwork a watercolor. The figures, I was studying Baroque paintings of, and figures flying and on ceilings, and the Rococo and Baroque. And so these figures are kind of evolved from that study that I was doing. And the inner tubes kind of make it contemporary. You know, I've always had an affinity for like the 1920s and the fashion and the style from that period. And so I've studied it, and they're fun to do. And I like to tell stories in my paintings, and that period kind of lends itself to that, I believe. Plus, people are attracted to it. You know, it's, you know, I think everybody, you know, is kind of nostalgia in a way. I just liked, you know, painting and drawing the figure, and the period is just like a mood, like a color.
We're reaching the end of streaming, open until September 3rd, and we still have some incredible works of art left. Visit us in person at the Fine Arts Festival August 17th to 20th, or online at ajfinearts.net.